So, why is it important for us to prioritize self care and self love? Because it tells our soul that we are ready. We are ready to move in the direction that the universe or that we already agreed on. And obviously, our paths can go any direction. And if you've been following me for a while, then you know that obviously this is based on choices and based on understanding your darkness, understanding and taking accountability for your darkness and learning how to move out of it with grace. Obviously, these pieces of you will always be present and always be there, but it self-care and self-love provide an avenue for you to talk to your soul and to embrace that uniqueness about you and not even be apologize and be unapologetic about it. And this is not even like in a warm a form of being vindictive or sassy about, not being apologetic or being unapologetic for it. This is just moving with grace throughout this world where you have the utmost humility, you understand what people are going through, and you are able to love yourself to one of the highest degrees. And each level of soul growth and soul expansion, you will love yourself just that much more. Not saying that this road won't be rocky, but it will be beautiful and feel so very inviting. Soon, once we start to embrace our uniqueness and being unapologetic about it and stop, beating ourselves up about it, living this way will become a specific lifestyle in which you look forward to going out in the world and having fun and loving yourself for going through these dark times, understanding it, working towards it, in order to go in there and pull out the nicest and most beautiful parts of you. And I feel like, every day is a day to work on that. Every day is a day to work on understanding yourself. And, there's this saying, and I'm sure if you've been around in the Strip Down to Love podcast long enough, you have heard me say, and you've probably read other quotes about, once you start to love yourself, everyone else around you and things around you will start to love themselves to the degree that you do. Meaning, once you start taking care of yourself, everything will fall in place. Everyone around you will be happy, or they will fall off. To me, I look at people who are meant to leave your life. It was necessary, and the contract was written to the point where they got you to a certain place. And once you reach a certain time in your life, point in your life, whether it be energetically, emotionally, age-wise, physically, I don't know, because everyone's path is unique, then the contract that you signed a long time ago is finally done. And I feel like we need people. People are messengers, and I talk about this on my, as quotes all the time. People are messengers in order to tell us what's going on in here, deep in here. And I point to my heart, but it's like in your soul. They bring us messages to tell us, to be like, hey, you're doing a good job, or hey, you're not doing a good job in this area of your life. You can always count on the universe to match your energy, and if your desire is to expand, it will let you know. It will let you know through messengers, through things, what's going on inside of you. And that's another thing that you want to be abreast about is your unique triggers. If someone is triggering something within you, or if something is standing out to you about a certain person, that's something to ask yourself about. Because the universe operates like a mirror, right? What is going on internally will show up outside of us. And that goes for good and bad. And that goes for manifesting and also all of the feelings, the energy that you're pouring out, that you're giving off into the world. I don't know if I necessarily answered all of the questions that I intended to, which was like, why is it important to embrace our uniqueness? To me, it's important to embrace our uniqueness because it allows us to expound on this gift of being here in this material world. And, really get to play out feeling and being blessed and working on, healing, whether it be generational, whether it be past lives, whether it be anything that you desire to work on. Like, we came here to work on it. And that's what it is. Soul expansion, soul growth is work. Sometimes before, I used to rather be digging ditches and, doing laborious work rather than trying to spiritually expand, because this is just a lot of work. And if you're not tired from it, then maybe we're getting a little bit too comfortable. All right, well, let's end with the ending meditation, and I thank you so much for being here. I hope you like the new intro that I created. It was obviously time, and I was ready to create it too. Thank you again for being here with me, and G-Money's off in the corner sleeping somewhere, but maybe next time he'll join us. Let's take a deep breath in and out. We thank all of our guides for setting up a beautiful space for us and for just infusing it with love. We are grateful. Take another deep breath. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I really appreciate it, like I always say, and your soul appreciates it too. We are happy. Thank you.